Good evening. I'd like to welcome you to the regular call session for the Newton County Board of Education meeting. We had our work session last week. The meeting is called to order at 7:04 p.m. Please join us in a moment of silence. Please join us in the pledge to the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Special recognition, we do not have any tonight. Public participation, we do not have any tonight. I need a motion to approve the agenda, please.
So moved.
Okay, it's been moved. Is there a second?
Second.
It's been moved and second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, 4-0. Thank you. The minutes are before you. I need a motion to approve the minutes, please.
So moved.
It's been moved by Ms. Coggan. Is there a second?
Second.
Okay, second by Mr. Johnson. I'll call for the vote. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, 4-0. Thank you. Superintendent's reports, Dr. Barr.
Yes, ma'am. Madam Chair, members of the board, Madam Superintendent, good evening. The superintendent's reports remain as presented last week at the work session and are ready for board action this evening.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Barr. It's noted that there are no changes to the superintendent's reports. Let me also note for our viewing audience this evening that we had a work session prior to this last week. So at work session, we pulled these items out, we discussed, we have questions. They sit here for a week, we come back and approve them, just in case this meeting goes a little fast. Okay, so there's no changes to the reports that we heard last week. Anybody have any questions, please make a motion to move them forward.
So moved.
Okay, second, anybody?
Second.
It's been moved and second. Any discussion or additional questions on these? Okay, having none, I'll call for the vote. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, very good, 4-0. There is no old business, new business.
Madam Chair, new business items A through D are unchanged and remain as presented.
Okay. Items A through D are unchanged. We heard all of these items last week. We asked questions and had discussion on all of these items last week as well. If there is an item that anybody would like to pull out as a separate discussion, please make the motion to do so. Otherwise, if someone would make a motion to do these items as a slate.
I'll make the motion to do these items as a slate.
Okay, there's a motion on the floor to do items A through D. Is there a second?
Second.
Okay, it's been moved and second. Any discussion or questions? Having none, I'll call for the vote. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, 4-0, thank you. Item E, Dr. Barr.
In item E, the superintendent recommends the approval of personnel matters as discussed in executive session.
Okay, personnel matters were discussed in executive session. May I have a motion for these items, please?
So moved.
Okay, it's been moved by Mr. Bailey. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Ms. Coggan. All in favor for this item?
Aye.
Okay, 4-0, thank you. Other matters of interest. I'll let Ms. Fury start.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Unfortunately, our school system has experienced the terrible news that one of our employees was diagnosed with a confirmed case of COVID-19. I recognize that receiving this news is alarming on so many different levels, which is why, as soon as I was able on Sunday, March the 15th, I released the information that was available. It's important for everyone to know that the school system follows the direction of our local health department, the Department of Public Health, and the Center for Disease Control. They are the medical experts responsible for guiding our school system through this unprecedented situation. In an effort to shine a light on the process that led me to make the call Sunday evening, I offer the following. I received news of the diagnosis from a source not connected to the health department at approximately 11:30 a.m. Sunday morning. As soon as I received the call, due to the fact that I had not heard from the health department, I reached out to our school system's lead nurse to determine if she had been contacted by the health department. In the past, our lead nurse has been our liaison with the health department when responding to communicable disease concerns. At the time of my call, our lead nurse was not aware of a confirmed diagnosis, so she reached out to her contacts, who ultimately stated that it was indeed true that there was a confirmed case impacting our school system. The next several hours were comprised of planning of notification while seeking guidance from the health department, as they were uncertain there was a need for a notification. It was important to me, regardless of whether the risk of transmission was low, that our employees and parents be notified so they could take control of their family's health and well-being. As a result, at 6 p.m. Sunday evening, we placed a school messenger call to ensure our employees and families had the best information we could provide at that time. In the days and weeks leading up to the closing of our school system, our emergency response team put in place heightened cleaning and disinfecting processes and worked to plan for the next steps should there be a need to close schools. The planning included instructional plans, providing meals for our students during the times schools are closed, notification processes, and setting up mechanisms to ensure the business operations of the school system would be able to continue in the event of a long-term shutdown. The planning also included the steps that would need to be taken to prepare our schools to reopen once the emergency passed. I am so proud of our Newton County School System team, and I'm fortunate to have a team as dedicated as they are, who have sacrificed time with their families to ensure our students and staff are taken care of during this unique and ever-changing set of circumstances. Everyone, including our community partners, have gone above and beyond the call of duty, working many late nights followed by early mornings to ensure we are equipped to address the murky, uncharted waters we thought might develop as we watch the rest of the world endure the unthinkable. While the future is uncertain, I'm confident that if we adhere to the guidance we receive from the medical community and look after our most vulnerable families and citizens, we'll get through this. We are, after all, one Newton. Finally, to our high school seniors, I know you must be feeling uncertain about the future, as many of the rites of passage you were looking forward to are now in jeopardy, like going to the senior prom, participating in international field trips, and graduation. At this point, it's too early to make a call about these events, but know that we are thinking about you and how this pandemic has interfered with the excitement of winding down your high school experience. Please know we are following the directions of the medical community, and as things unfold over the coming days and weeks, we will keep you informed of our plans. As it stands, all proms have been rescheduled to May, and graduation is still the 22nd and 23rd of May. Perhaps if we stay home during the coming weeks of March, it will preserve the events of May and June and beyond. Finally, please keep all of our students, families, and community in your thoughts and prayers as we stand together to meet the challenges of this community and national emergency. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Fury. Any other matters of interest? Mr.
I
Bailey?
have none.
No,
Okay. So I do want to thank the teachers in the classroom and the principals for all they have done in terms of getting work out. I want to thank the teachers for being creative and flexible during this time frame. We have seen some great things that the teachers are doing, from Zoom to Instagram Live to sending home packages, just some really flexible things, to some of them doing Google Classrooms. So thank you for your creativeness and flexibility at this time. I also want people to understand one thing is that larger governance entities override us. So please understand that. And so sometimes we'll say something is going to happen, and if somebody larger than us comes and say, we have to abide by that. So keep that in mind. In light of all of this going on, I do want to celebrate a student out there that I forgot to mention last week. And we have a lot of students doing great things, but we forgot to mention the young man out at Alcovey, Oliver Gerard, who did compete in the state competition for the dunk competition, and he did place second place. So congratulations to him. We forgot to mention that last week. It just slipped our mind in light of everything. So thank you guys for all that you do. With that being said, is there a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second.
Okay, it's been moved to adjourn the meeting. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, 4-0, meeting adjourned at 7:14 PM.